I believe that in one of those videos, something similar to that concept is, let's say, we get in here, but because of the forced incarnation or reincarnation, some of us go through soul traps or entities and other things, and what happens is that the beingness, the pure you that gets here on Earth, is now with someone else. We have entities that have been messed up and everything else, and the way we notice it and prevent it to happen, first look at yourself. Look at how you're dealing every day. What are you doing? How do you feel? And specifically those negative sides or things you don't like about yourself, things that get in the way. For maybe like, being nervous, being kind of like too shy while live streaming, feeling like I can't give you the quality content, that would be something I can focus on. Because, like, let's say half a year ago, or on one of my last streams when I used to do it a whole lot more, I was feeling confident. Like, I think I was feeling or doing much better. I don't know. But let's say back then, I didn't have the feelings or emotions I have right now. And now I focus on like, okay, so right now, currently, the negative things or things that get in my way is this energy, is this like, I don't know, like, like Sage is saying, low energy, feeling unmotivated. Exactly. So, feeling unmotivated, having low energy, or like even having the shyness and all this stuff. Okay, this is what I don't like about myself. And usually that is either some beingness, parts of the consciousness, entities, and other things that get in our space that we become. They're there, they're talking, and most of us aren't really aware of them, but we start identifying as them. They're talking, and we can perceive, we don't know it, we're telepathic, we have awesome abilities, and if there's an entity talking, you can't really hear them out loud, but telepathically you pick it up. And there's that thinking that goes on in your head 24/7 probably. And you might feel like, like, oh damn, like this video isn't like good enough. I don't think if like I'm talking and delivering the quality content, I'm talking too fast and it's getting in the way. Even like right now, like just talking too fast and like just hurrying it up, getting the message out. There's so much to say and I want to get it all done as fast. Like not necessarily finish the stream, but give so much for you, blah 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 blah, and I just keep on going. But this would be something to focus on. All this like negativity, the weirdness I have is like, stop. So I have to label them. Not to put like, oh, okay, there's the can of tomatoes, there's the ham, there's the spam, and everything else. You don't have to do that. You don't necessarily, but what happens, like, it helps us to identify what the problem is, and we'll deal with it. So, okay, you see the beings. Some people actually can see them, some people can hear them, and hey, just because, you might not be aware of it doesn't mean it's not real. So, okay, you deal with it, like, alright, like maybe talking too fast. Any beings that talk too fast right now in my space, what seems to be the problem? And literally, you put the label on this cluster of entities, for example, that are talking too fast. And you're asking the question, from your perspective, what seems to be the problem, specifically the ones, the beingness in my space that's talking too fast. What seems to be the problem? Well, these guys, what I'm getting right now, the answer is like, they feel on the spot. Like, right now, I'm expressing myself, but it's like, it's not just me talking, anyone that's in my space, any possible entity and everything else, like, hey, they feel like now they can be seen. They feel like now they can be targeted and they feel vulnerable. So, same way people that are scared, like, okay, or like, okay, I just don't want to be seen, so I'm gonna get this done ASAP and I'll be done, and that's it. Like, oh shit, like the more they're talking and everything else, the more they're gonna be seen and all this stuff. So, right now, this cluster is like literally leaving. Just because like, hey, hi, what's your problem? And they're like, well, if they keep on talking and really fast, this cluster will be more and more visible and, oh, they're gonna catch shit. So they have to leave. And boom. Quiet. I feel better, calmer. They're gone. So, it's one of the ways to deal with it.